The Waterloo High School Bowling team is headed into this season with a strong lineup of 3 total seniors, with the roster heavy in the middle classes.
The rosters for varsity top to bottom looks pretty good, pretty solid for each one. I know for my boys, we've got Lucas Smothers is really come up strong this year as far as looking like he's had a lot of improvement. He's my lone senior. And then we've had Michael McGarry also show quite a bit of improvement. Tyler MacGyver has shown a lot of improvement as well. Last year he was a little bit lower than I think he's possible, but he's really shown a lot of improvement coming into where he needs to be this year. Hayden Bodie's looking fantastic again this year. He looked great last year, especially at the end of last season, and he's looking good again this year. And Troy Aldridge is another sophomore that I have who will probably average right at 200 this year, and he's coming out promising also too. So top to bottom on varsity lineup for boys, we look pretty solid. And for girls, at the top of the roster, we've got Rocky Kelly, who's one of our seniors, and Haley Parador, our other senior. They're both looking pretty solid as well, with probably carrying around a 145 average. With the girls, our biggest asset is probably Gabby Hogue, who'll carry right around a 185, if not closer to 190 average throughout the course of the season, looking to continue to build on her success that she had last season. And the rest of the girls are really going to shoot for a great season as well.
The Bulldogs have strength in numbers, both in their roster and in their average scores.
Boys right now are averaging as a team right around 200 or a little bit higher. Girls are averaging right around about a 145, 150 as a team, and that's comparable to anything that can be in competition in conference. So I think girls have a very legitimate chance of finishing very high in conference. Last year we took 3rd place. I want to set the bar right there for at least this year, if not go a little bit higher. And then for our boys, we took 1st place the last 2 years in conference, and I fully expect we can get there this year too.
I'm looking forward to a good season. I'm hoping it's going to turn out pretty well. Hoping that our team ends up going to state and everything this year.
Last year our season went really good for the girls, and so hopefully this year it's the same.
And so far, they are off to a good start, with the boys winning their first match and taking 10th out of 30 teams in the highly competitive Collinsville Tournament.
We learned a couple different things, especially for the girls' side, quite a few things that we go through and work on, picking up some of our spares off each one of our corners, especially for right-handers, the right side, making sure we're hitting marks, staying consistent, and just making sure that we're covering all the things we practice with during practice.
We need to just keep picking our spares, keep doing as best we can, and we'll get there.
Our strengths is that we never really put each other down, and we always compliment each other, and we always try and help each other if we're struggling.
The Bulldogs are hoping for success, not only for themselves, but for the future of the program.
We have a lot of people, most of our varsity is underclassmen, except for a few of us, and I'm hoping after I'm gone that the team will be able to keep it going and be able to step up with underclassmen.
Just any of the younger girls. We're always around to help. I've learned that I know what I'm doing, actually, so hopefully I can teach them a thing or two.
Be sure to read more on this team and others in the Winter Sports Preview, out Wednesday, November 28th. With the Republic-Times, I'm Teryn Schaefer.